and Gwen. Windows closed in the house, it ain't no seeing in. Can't gain weight for years, she been being thin. Single mother, no help from the system. When they was giving out food stamps, she missed them. Birth certificate, baby daddy, she couldn't list them. But her son was so beautiful when she kissed him. Blame it on love, but nigga she could've died with. Destroyed the whole world, I found out she was a side chick. The nigga loved his wife, and it got hard to hide it. So when Gwen confronted him,
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
No damn thing. Oh. Here we go. Another destructive week. I can't see nothing, man. The show's on, I know it, because I can hear me mumbling all the way down there. I can't hear nothing, really. Like, seriously. See if I turn it on and off. Alright, welcome to the show anyway. Let's try to see if I can do this without hearing myself, because it's not okay. You all kinds of
because we had an African well, not an African, Black History show at my school.
You won?
I wasn't in the competition.
Oh. I thought you took the prize. I thought you would have took the prize, you know.
Well, I did. I mean, a lot of the teachers wore dashikis from China, so I don't really think that counts.
All kinds of, sorry.
But I'm actually bright today. I gotta wear bright colors.
Bright colors?
Yeah, because every time I got like a sweatshirt on and I'm blended into the back room, it's helping me pop.
You want to, before we get started, because I know you haven't been on since Saturday, you want to talk about the open house or?
Well, the open house, actually, it was marvelous. Shout out to Mike from Black by the Man Radio Show. Sometimes, you know, you can't complain when people don't come support. You just got to ignore them when they complain about not having certain things. But that's just me. But our open house was very successful. We had a couple individuals come through that were business-related individuals, and we actually have a new show starting next month. Let's talk about it. Two phenomenal authors. One who's actually already been on our platform before, Mr. Mervin. He's an author, and he wrote a really good book about being raised by a single mother and how that affected his life. He's a really nice guy, and he brought in one of his fellow classmates from Morgan to talk about that. And then we had Ms. Richburg stop by, and we had a couple of people from our older show. What was the name of it? Who Got Bars? Mr. Farad and Kevin, Undecided. But also, if you don't realize, y'all hear the music in between. So speaking of the two music artists, but we got some music playing in between.
Is anybody gonna fix this? I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear anything?
I was just wondering if anybody work here.
Hello? Oh, wake up, wake up.
I'm trying to fix it, Adam.
Okay.
Oh. I love this place. It keeps you on your toes. But yeah, so we had a really good open house. I really like when people come for work purposes and people didn't just come to eat the chicken.
And this is the Talk Lately radio show?
Talk Lately radio show?
It's a Talk Lately show.
Well, you just like Talk Lately. Oh, there's a radio right there.
Anyway, I was just, you know.
What else did I do this weekend? I mean, what you do this weekend? He made some banana bread. He came through with one loaf of banana bread.
No, because he took the other loaf.
That was actually pretty good.
Of banana bread, and apparently one of them got confiscated by Senor Africana.
Well, I'll have to say my godmother, who's in hospital in Georgetown Hospital, she really enjoyed it. I said, I made this just for you. I made this just for you.
And lying.
But I made it to DC.
You made it
I
to
made
DC.
it to I made it get to DC. That's what I made it. Oh boy. But yeah, that was my weekend. What else did I do?
The food was good though Saturday.
It was. Don't let me tell you something. That chicken from Safeway.
Oh, is that where that chicken came from?
That's where that chicken. And I got there early, so it was the first batch out the fryer.
You know the sandwiches. I still got chicken breast.
But we eat Subway all the time. Shout out to Subway. They gave us some sandwiches. That's it.
But you asked me what else I do this weekend.
Did you welcome in a new roommate?
What?
I mean, I know you. We're trying to find Money a man.
You're not going to find me anything. Okay, let's start with that.
We're about to start the dating show for Money. So cast your votes at
I'm good.
at BeExposedRadio.com.
I'm good.
Send in your 30-second video clips of yourself doing some ungodly things. Info at BeExposedRadio. The top 10 will get played on the chocolate machine.
Lies.
So be creative.
I'm good.
Show us your best moves.
Don't be creative. Be lost.
Hold your fingers up again. Do this. You have to fit. You have to fit in between.
I remember that conversation.
You gotta fit in between. So yeah, that was cool. I mean, I've never gone to DC so much. I was back to back, and my godmother's doing a lot better.
Did you do an extended Valentine's Day weekend though? That's what I want to know.
I wouldn't say extended. I would say stop in, stop out.
That's too interesting.
I would say that. That person doesn't watch the show, but I made an extra visit to some DC friend. Oh, Karaoke is watching. Angry Coyote.
Day, though. That's all I got to say.
Well, honestly, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but every now and again, if I'm dating someone who celebrates Valentine's Day, because I didn't have a haircut, and sometimes you don't feel like yourself, so I didn't really feel like myself. I had to cut some of the hair off my face. I
was a hater. I've been a hater since the 13th.
Well, the 13th is Black Love Day. You're supposed to celebrate Black Love Day.
I was a hater on that day then too. I've been a hater since the 12th.
I don't really like, because I don't like the chocolates and all that. I do like the food. So I like the strawberries. That's my favorite part, the chocolate covered. But you can buy yourself chocolate strawberry.
Holiday.
I don't like it just being on a day. If it was like a week-long thing.
It's done nothing for me.
If it was like a week-long process.
So you think it might be this? Alright, let's try.
It might be the battery. Is it the battery?
Say something?
Hello.
It's still real low. I mean, I see what's going on in the
This one you can turn up though, can't you?
Yeah, it's up. It's just not.
But yeah. So I really wish it was maybe over the weekend. Like if it was like a weekend holiday where you could kind of like spend. But I don't like it only being a day. And for some reason, the last couple of years it's fell on a weekday. So you got to get up early the next day. I don't really like all that. So yeah. But I mean, I enjoy enjoying it with somebody who enjoys the holiday.
Sure. I just don't care for it.
Why you there?
I don't think I'm ever going to care for it again at this point.
You will. You will.
I'm good.
Well, you should. But see, you should plan your DR trip in February then.
Yeah. I like my half a year though. June, December.
But it's a good way to start the year though.
I mean, I did just get back in December, so only 2 months.
I mean, how was it during Christmas? I went in the summertime once, but that was it. I didn't really like it. I didn't like it. But we was that was May for my birthday.
It's mild.
December.
85, 90s.
In December? That sounds like New Orleans.
It's lovely.
New Orleans is like 70, 80 degrees.
I mean, we got who's on. Look at Jay. What's up, Jay? We got a big plan for this year. Look, I'm trying to check out this mansion.
Oh, for June?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This mansion is magnificent. It comes with a chef.
Oh.
All inclusive.
Is the chef just for you? No. Do we got to bring our own groceries and shit?
Well, they're going to get the groceries and stuff. And
okay.
Prepare your.
So you come up with the menu?
I sound distorted. Hold on. See.
Do I sound distorted?
They did sound distorted. What the hell is going on in that room over there? It is distorted. This is not what's supposed to happen in my life. Can you go to break, please? I'll be right back. I can't.
Oh, I should have gone back straight.
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing. Not just simply being told things, or how about this? You know, we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, yes, I agree. I definitely.
You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. So deeply wounded, but don't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. So you just sit there and you suffer in silence. Your pride won't let you just uncover your secret. Don't wanna look weak in your image, it ain't worth losing. So you just act as if it's nothing happening. Yeah. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. Suicidal, depressed, but you won't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. You feel alone even though the people surround you. Popping pills every night even though you know they can't solve it. The emotional pain, it just seems way too heavy. Your mind is racing, wanna scream, somebody help me.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I'm about to throw all this whole stuff. I'm just going to throw the whole show out the window. Listen, can you hear him?
Valentino. Is this the guy from?
He almost made me go deaf.
Echo. Jeez, who's that?
It's not doing no more. No. All right, welcome back. Goodness gracious, I can't. I'm going to find something to do tonight. Bottle.
I got some.
You talk to up.
Mimi. Oh, she on there. Hey, Mimi. Who's that white lady on your picture?
Right, because she ain't never been that light. Not if all the lights was on.
With that good perv.
Not with all the lights on. Alright, so look, I'm going to get into what we're going to talk about on this show. First of all, it's getting ready to snow.
I kind of wanted to snow, but I kind of don't want it to snow. But I live across the street from the market and a bunch of restaurants that's going to be open.
You'd be good. You'd be good if they open. I mean.
Oh, they go open.
Well, Safeway will. They don't have a close.
And the Asians, I think they live in there. Because they be open during the blizzard. And liquor store. And radio on fire.
Something's wrong with my phone, too. Because people keep saying they can't hear me. And that is lame.
Is your Wi-Fi on? Sometimes your Wi-Fi on, it'll distort your phone.
It's not. I don't use Wi-Fi because I have unlimited through Verizon.
Is it really unlimited or do it slow down?
It's always on.
Mine's always on too, but Sprint slow down after a while.
Yeah. Verizon will slow down.
Okay.
In the streets. I got food. Did you get food stuff for the snow?
I'm not that for no, because I'm going to end up eating the shit.
Food already.
I already got my
and I cooked yesterday.
So you cooked. See, that's why I don't like days off, because that makes me want to like hibernate and eat, and no, I can't do it.
See, my plan was to cook on Sunday, but something else happened, and then it was like...
Did someone else happen, or something?
Something else.
Okay. Just wondering.
What is someone? What is... I'm confused. It's someone.
Because it's someone.
You're the only one that has someone.
Let me see who that is.
Who?
Let me see if they come on. Hey, we got people joining.
You the only one with someone, and
I mean, you had someone. Let me see if they come back on. I don't have them on my page.
You don't have to have them on your page. It's okay.
Let me see if. Should I say the name Kara? If you say it 3 times.
Watch party. What happens with a watch party?
It's just basically a live, but you just sending it out. It's still alive. That's all
we tried. Anyway, so the snow, like I cooked yesterday, so I'm actually good for the week. I don't have anything.
I want some spaghetti. I might fix some spaghetti.
I made barbecue chicken and mashed potatoes and broccoli.
See, that's dangerous food to eat during the blizzard. That's dangerous. Because that means you going to come out of that blizzard a couple pounds heavier. I'm
not. This is actually, this is what I made for my lunch for the week, because I prepare my food for the week.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have to, it's my calorie count, so. Because of calorie counting, I have to.
I try to do that. Them portions were small as shit.
So I have to eat, because I hate the flat pieces of the chicken. So I started eating 2 of them.
I don't know. I started to like them. Because the regular things. Oh, yeah.
I think that kind of helps me with my portion control.
Talk about portion control. So I was late Sunday getting to DC. So I grabbed a restaurant. This restaurant that opened up in my block. It's a vegan restaurant. So I said,
these people keep calling me after 7.
So I said, I can eat vegan. I've eaten vegan food before. So I looked on the menu and they had barbecue chicken wings, and garlic fries.
Chicken wings.
So of course I see them making. I know it's not gonna be real meat. I see them putting the fries into the air fryer. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be real nasty, but it'll tide me over till I get to DC train station and I can go to Bojangles. That was my whole setup plan. Right. My grandma wanted Bojangles. I will go to some Bojangles. So I go to get into the lift. I'm on my way to the train station. I open up this damn box. It's look like two flats. Two flats. Hey, Tracy. It's 2 flats in there. Well, they not really flats. They just chicken. 2 pieces like this
big.
You
call it chicken? What is it, fake?
Yeah, it's not real chicken. No. And they got the barbecue sauce on there, like a handful of fries. And I wanted to go back so much, like, who the fuck is going to eat this? Was this just my snack to get me to the train station? So now I got to get something to eat at this train station and the next train station. I was hungry as hell sitting on that train, trying not to eat something else, because I had to catch the Amtrak, and they got a snack train on there. Hey, Miss Jiggets, what's hanging? Tracy got to go have a housewarming. I can't wait to come.
Oh, she got me house.
Oh, that's the who else can I invite on? So what's our first topic?
So, Karl Lagerfeld. He passed away.
That's the man with the white hair and little ponytail.
Well, he don't have no ponytail no more. It's white hair. But, you know, he was the person. He's the actual creative director at Chanel and Fendi. So the only reason why I wanted to talk about this, because I really don't, care. But it's because it said he was, like, y'all don't know how old he is. Like, he's been around forever. And it was like he died at 80-something.
I thought he was older than that.
I was like, what do you mean 80-something? Like, how old do you think he is? Like, guess.
I thought he was old. They could have thought he was younger. Because that leather face was telling all his secrets. Telling all his secrets. Vanessa, my cousin Vanessa.
Oh, it's a Anna co-host and everything.
To the watch
Yeah.
party, yeah. Because you can bring in like a little window.
Oh, is that what it can do?
Yeah.
I don't play that kind of games.
Oh, I got watch. Well, maybe I can invite you.
My screen just went white. Okay, it's still on.
Some of these people wouldn't appreciate
Meghan Markle is on her way here.
Okay.
Apparently supposed to be having her baby shower in New York.
Oh, she gonna invite our dad?
Is she going to invite her dad? It's only supposed to be 15 people there. That's impressive.
Why?
Because
you
can already tell that the gifts are going to be extravagant when you only invite 15 people. And it must be only her American friends. And that's stars.
No.
Probably a bunch of people from their show.
No, that's going to be the poor people that she know.
No, because how do you get clearance?
They can, she can invite them. She said,
I don't think so. I think it's probably going to be.
I want cousin Pookie, Aunt Brenda.
From Suits.
She was on that for a hot second. She wasn't even
on that. On this since it started. What do you mean a hot second?
Oh, I don't even know how long it's been on. I don't even know how long it's been on.
She was on season 1, episode 1.
How many episodes was it?
This is season 6 or 7 right now.
She was on it that long?
She was on it through season 1 through 5.
Oh, she must not be that good because I didn't even hear about her.
She wasn't a Suits fan. I'm a Suits fan. I watch Suits every day.
What, it was on Netflix or something?
No, USA. It wouldn't have.
Where's the bell at?
What button? What you looking for?
USA? Don't they show old, like, 70s repeats and shit?
70s repeats?
On USA?
No.
Oh, okay. Like the Flintstones and stuff?
USA's got NAACP awards here now.
They have an award? They got an award. I don't think they do.
Yeah, that was hate. That was real big hate.
But I thought it was like a certificate or something they gave up. I didn't know it was like a real. I know Maxine Waters, they said she about to get one. She about to get an award. They only pick the people that's like popular.
Oh, so you can't see. So in the main broadcast of this thing, of this watch party, you can't see
the comments. Because you started a whole new one. It's like you started a whole new live. So your watch party is watching this live. So you gotta generate your own.
So let me just go back over here.
Because you started a whole new one.
Oh, you do sound echoish.
Maybe it's up too far. I'm probably breathing into it.
You give me no echo. Yeah, it should just sinus infection. It's doing it.
I tell you, haters. Let me invite King, y'all. Maybe he's doing nothing.
How about that man that got burned at the M&T Stadium?
So I need to watch the news more. So what happened?
In the porta potty?
He was getting high?
There's officials that investigated a man's death Sunday after a fire engulfed portable bathrooms is what it says, not porta potty bathrooms. Multiple police.
The liquid in his toilet.
Death investigation in a parking lot. What? It's a lot going on in this show.
I just put it down some more, maybe that'll help.
Because I couldn't hear myself. There you go. Baltimore police said officers are conducting a death investigation in the parking lot of the M&T Stadium. I said, like somebody was doing, I think it was Baltimore Spectator. He was doing a live video of the body being covered up in the parking lot of M&T Stadium, right over there by.
What was he had to be getting high or something?
I would call that. Okay, so this is FHA. This would have been Federal Hill Midtown.
Where you say you live at?
No, I live in FHA.
Oh, okay.
Federal Hill adjacent.
I be reaching. Oh, that's the connect. Oh, because that's the connection. Okay, now I see why you say Federal Hill. Because I never see them that close, but on the back ends of them. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got a whole paradox M&T Stadium in between.
Yeah, that's where I live. Federal Hill.
That Austin is a long street, I tell you.
It's not that long.
And you trying to make it adjacent.
Not as long as you make it seem, but it's not that long.
Ooh, that's a long way. That's a long way.
Officers and fire crew were called shortly after 3 p.m. to the 1100 block of Russell Street.
He was getting high.
Guards spotted the fire on, it was in Lot H, which is near the light rail tracks.
Yeah, he was getting high.
Fire officials said 3 portable bathrooms were fully engulfed in flames when firefighters arrived.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what he was doing. Like, maybe he was playing with the...
It was a chemical inside it, so it probably mixed.
Had the toilet paper on fire. Like, I know they locked them.
He might have been trying to stay warm in there, but duh, this is plastic.
They probably lit something on fire to try to stay warm inside of all that chemicals.
Oh, and shit and all. Oh no, what is wrong with you?
So they said the security guard that was coming, that was, you know, surveilling the area, said they saw him running and his body was physically on fire. Like it was.
He was getting high.
He was running away from him.
He was getting high.
And I guess it was too late because it was the flames was all over.
Right. I'm proud to be.
Yeah, he was getting high.
And you can't stop drop and roll on concrete.
No, I mean you could, but you will end up more damaged. Yeah, you will scrape your skin out.
Alright, we gotta take a break. When we come back, we got more. We're going to talk about Camp Williams. We're going to do the Jussie Smollett, Colin Kaepernick, because we talked about this over the weekend, actually at the open house, but I want to go deeper into that. And the phone lines are open, 410-702-5657. We'll be right back. Still here.
How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person. And if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is a Poverty ENT exclusive. Next stop, Texaco, strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate, that's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah, it's time to go.
Since a little nigga, 2-time felon and I'm still with it. Know your man telling and you roll with him. Find out that you jealous, you a whole nigga. Chose by another nigga, bitch, damn. This chopper got 50 round clip. So this Molly in the syrup got me geeking, shorty. Ain't know I pop them Xannies, had them sleeping on me. Love in a hood full of hate.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Monty.
I don't know who that is either.
I tell everybody that's your name.
That's why they'll never get an answer or reply.
Monty.
Anyway.
Oh, that's close. Oh no, we can't use that one. Can you use the other one? That camera is close. Why your sign behind your head? It should be like in the center somewhere.
That's why I wanted to move it and move it yet. I couldn't find the file. Oh, welcome back. I'm sorry. It was sitting here like shit on break and stuff, just looking at the pictures and stuff.
Thanks, Aldo. Because that was in my grill. That camera good. It was like right here.
That's why I told her to switch it. Welcome back. Anyway, so somebody asked a question about Cat Williams, so I'll go ahead and start with that. So apparently, Cat Williams was at this restaurant in Atlanta and decided to throw a salt shaker at the manager's head because he wouldn't give him preferential treatment on where he wanted to sit at the restaurant.
You Cat Williams. First of all, what restaurant was it?
I don't know.
It probably was like a chicken and waffle.
You can keep asking me questions.
Allegedly. So this is an alleged story.
It's not alleged. It happened. I just don't know where it is.
I don't know the facts, so it's alleged. He just stay in trouble. Somebody need to just lock him up.
Something needs to happen. I think he just doing stuff at this moment to get kind of.
Well, people who are his friends say this is who he really is. It's just that for so long he wasn't the most popular, so nobody noticed. And then when he started getting real famous, is when people started thinking that he just turned because he got famous. But this is who he always been.
I'm trying to find it, but it don't look like I'm to be able to talk to you about it. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. And if I find the story, we'll just come back. We'll just come back around. Corinne Grimes.
Who was that?
The girl that got killed in our apartment.
That got shot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They overturned her. They overturned that $38 million settlement.
As they should. I'm thinking they should.
You thought they should? Why? You thought it was exorbitant, that's why?
No, it wasn't even an amount, but I just think, even though she was, I think, suffering from some mental illness, I don't think, I think the police could have handled it differently.
But then that's why they awarded her that money. If you think something should have been done differently.
But I don't necessarily think that they were in the wrong.
For the way they handled it?
I don't think they were in the wrong for pursuing her. I just don't think they should have just shot into that building not knowing who else was in there with her. Like, was she holding somebody else hostage? I think they thought it was just her. But they had to know her child was in there with her. Because if anybody else was outside that knew her, it was like she has a child. So that's the part it's just unclear to me. That didn't just come across to me as police brutality, but everybody just boosted it up as it was because she was on her live, and it just seemed like the police was just attacking her. But for some of these stories, not like the Sandra Bland and stuff like that.
Just because it wasn't the first
Right, and that wasn't her first kind of confrontation with a police officer. And that's the part that made it a little strange for me, which made me think she was under some mental...
Part of my issue, though, about this, did this happen like 2 years ago?
It was longer than that, I believe. It had to have been longer than that. I don't think it was like 5 years ago, but I think it was maybe like 3, 4. Maybe 2. It might
2016.
2. Yeah.
Why? Okay, because all right. My point for asking that is that it's now 2019. So nothing has been paid out.
Well, it was in court, so it had to go under like the legal, you know.
But it wasn't appealed; it was overturned.
But they still had to. So it's probably like her family suing. So
that was the lawsuit. This was a civil case. That's why she got awarded $37 million.
Her family got awarded.
Her son got awarded.
Right. But that still could be locked up in the court system, especially if you're going after the police department.
But it wasn't appealed. That's what I'm saying. Now they're going to appeal.
The police department or the family.
The family is going to appeal this decision. Okay, so the attorneys for the family of Corinne Gaines say they will likely appeal after a judge ruled the family should not receive the award of $37 million awarded to them by a jury last year.
Okay, so they're now trying to appeal it.
Right. My thing
money
is,
gone, baby.
It says a judge found a gunshot fired by Officer Royce Ruby that killed Gaines and injured the then 5-year-old son, Cody Gaines, was not reasonable.
The fact that they found
So it's not the fact that it was wrongdoing. It's the fact that they don't think the amount of money was reasonable.
Okay. But it was two people, though. They killed a person and they injured the child.
Research, because I don't know who said $38 million.
I mean, it probably the judge.
Say this is how much we're going to award you.
But I'm just telling you, a lot of that money has already been taken by whatever lawyer they had, and I'm quite sure the family spent a lot of that money already.
But they haven't. That's what I'm.
It hasn't been awarded yet.
We don't know if it has been awarded. Because it could have been a stipulation on it. This is and I don't necessarily think that might be possible either, because they could have saved $37 million and legal fees. And then I don't actually know who was sued. Was it Baltimore County? Was it the officer himself? Because he would be paying that for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Well, it may not have been awarded if they're just asking for an appeal right now. It may not have been on, because it's impossible to ask for appeal after.
So here's what it says. Baltimore County Circuit Court Judge Mickey Norman dismissed the family's claim, writing an opinion that Ruby, the officer, was entitled to qualified immunity.
Which means he wouldn't be sued directly.
That protects law enforcement and government officials from civil liability in course of their duties. Which again, even if the case was stand, they wouldn't have still probably got nothing but trickles of money because...
Well, they suing the city.
No, they were suing him. That's what it says. It protects him.
No, but I'm saying, so that means that they were suing the city then. They were suing the actual police department. Well, the police department.
But they weren't. They were suing him. That's what it says.
But that's the only way they would have been awarded that money, though. That's the only way they would have been awarded.
What?
If the case is already...
You can sue anybody for any amount of money and bankrupt them, basically. Because if you don't have it, then they just garnish your wages for the rest of your life.
Oh, no.
You'll never pay it off. And that's the understanding that they probably had, is that they'll never get this money. I'm going on food stamps. They'll never get this money.
I'm going on food stamps.
But the child himself was going to get Social Security. He was going to get money from over here. And I do believe
not if she didn't work. Not if she wasn't a working parent.
Oh, no, you still get it. When your parent dies and you're a child, you get it.
I thought the parent still had to have a certain amount saved up.
No, that's not how Social Security works for a dead parent.
Oh, that's how you get it.
Right, that's how the child gets it.
No, that's how the person gets it. They have to have a certain amount.
Yes, and that's at retirement.
I still thought you had to have a certain amount.
Because they get theirs from disability.
Because the amount that the child gets is still determined by how much the parent has saved up, though.
For retirement.
No.
That's Social Security, SSI, not SSD.
But I thought still that payment, whether it's being funded, because you can still get it even if the parent is alive, if they have like a disability or something.
Right.
But I thought even though either way, it still is, it's the amount, not whether you get it or not, the amount that you get is determined by how much that parent has saved up. Like how much they had worked into it.
Not when it comes to disability. It does not.
Okay.
Because if you didn't have anything, you could get disability.
If the parent dies and you're under 18.
So that's just the social security portion of it.
Because I thought you had to have a certain amount saved up. Or it was the amount you got was determined by how much your parent had worked.
That part, I do believe, is determined by cost of living.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, Sharon's online. She's watching. Andre.
Judge opinion is so. This is what the attorney for Cody said. The judge's opinion is factually wrong and legally flawed in many aspects. Justice was not done today. We will appeal on behalf of young Cody Gaines, and we will have more to say in the near future. You should have already expected this, though. I don't appreciate that. We gotta wait for the future because, like, you weren't ready, you weren't prepared. You should have had your appeal ready, and you should have had your whatever the case may be, whatever the judgment had came down to, because you knew this was going to happen. You knew they was going to try to appeal, and you knew either they was going to try to appeal or they would try to.
I wonder if the officer was fired though.
I don't know.
I wonder if he was fired. Because in that case, they can go after him separately.
Personally.
Yeah.
But again, he still don't have it.
Well, I take what you got.
Colin Kaepernick. So we started this discussion.
I just want to say, first of all, black people will create a narrative that's not there. So what was this, almost a year ago when he first pursued suing the NFL, they like, yeah, go get him, Cap. Go get him. But now he got him and he a sellout. He wasn't awarded a settlement. He was awarded a judgment. And that, I believe that judgment was...
A judgment comes from a judge.
But
you're in a room with a bunch of people, that is a settlement.
But I think it was for back wages, for emotional distress.
Let me read it. In a stunning decision, quarterback Colin Kaepernick and safety Eric Reed have reached a financial settlement with the NFL in their joint collusion complaint against the league and will take no further action in the case. While sources declined to offer specifics on the decision, Yahoo Sports was told on a prior occasion that Kaepernick and Reed will only settle the complaint if a lucrative financial agreement was reached between the players. The league and Kaepernick's attorney released a statement Friday saying that the matter has been resolved confidentially. As part of that confidentiality is believed both sides signed a non-disclosure agreement agreeing not to speak publicly about details of the case or settlement. For the past several months, counsel for Mr. Kaepernick and Mr. Reed have engaged in ongoing dialogue with representatives of the NFL. So here's what I've seen on in CNN with his attorney, Mark Greganis. And he refused to say anything too. So I don't even know why he went on CNN, because he was like, well, I can't talk about it.
He just needed some advertising.
He was like, well, I can't talk about it, but I'll tell you this. And he didn't tell me nothing.
Right.
So I was kind of pissed about that. I'm still pissed about this whole entire situation.
I'm mad that people are... This man stood for... I mean, in my opinion, he did stand for something.
He tried to, but...
He tried to, because nobody supported him. People were still tuned into the NFL, even if they had record-breaking low numbers. People were still on Facebook talking about who was winning and losing. They watched the Super Bowl last year. They still been watching the whole season. Like, nobody supported him, so it couldn't really be as effective as it's supposed to be. He lost his livelihood, and even if him losing his livelihood and a lot of the sponsorship that he had, he still was giving money to organizations. Now, he was getting a tax break from that, but still, this man lost his livelihood.
But you keep saying, we gotta keep it in focus, though. This man did not lose his shirt.
He didn't. He didn't. But he could have went broke doing this. He could have. Maybe he was smart with his money. Yes, I believe he was smart with his money.
Because he had a lot of it.
He didn't have
won
that
a
much 'cause
Super Bowl.
he really wasn't that popular though. So,
but he won a Super Bowl as a quarterback. He had a lot of money.
His team won the Super Bowl.
As the quarterback,
his team
he won the Super Bowl.
His team won it.
Whatever.
So
he was still the leader of the team.
But nobody was singing his praises prior to this. They only really started saying his name when he took the knee. Now I'm not blaming him for that.
He had a bowl ring.
But I'm saying he was smart with his money. He invested his money wisely. I believe he was smart with it. Right. But at the same time, this could have bankrupted him. He could have been a gym teacher right now. Right. But he was smart with his money. I commend him for that. But I don't.
It's not even focused on his money. I'm just focused on the fact that you were trying to lead a cause. But where are you leading the cause now?
I don't think anything has changed with him. He's been doing the work this whole time. It's not like he at home chilling now. He still was doing the work despite people not giving a F. Like, I think he's still going to continue to work. He started a foundation. His foundation has helped many inner city young people, you know, build up some after school programs, some in-school programs. He's donated to LeBron James' school. Like, he's put his, not only his money.
It really isn't about the money. It's about the principle behind the protest.
Oh, my God. Like, y'all the same people that told this man keep going. And now that he got a settlement based off of the time that he spent giving, this is the same thing that happened to this young lady, Erica Bridgeford. People feel like she should be giving back the money that they decided to donate to her and helping her support her car. Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't support his cause and you ain't writing that man no check to continue his life. Nobody's asking him, is he really financially stable? Nobody's asking him that. He has had no income other than this last endorsement from what, Nike? Other than that, like, are you mad because he's making more money than you? Or it's not about the money, it's the principle. But don't CEOs of nonprofits still get paid? Like, I don't get that. I really don't. We want people to.
He started a nonprofit. I'm sure he's probably getting a salary.
No, that was my example. I said people who work at nonprofits still get paid.
Right.
Like, you can't tell this man he can't recoup anything that he's lost over these last couple years.
Anything. I didn't say I was against the lawsuit. I'm against the confidentiality, the non-disclosure agreement of.
But I don't think
because I want to know what the agreement stipulates. Because
I think it's going to come out because it's only a certain amount of time that he has under the agreement.
Portion of it. It says Kaepernick had alleged that the league conspired to keep him out after he began kneeling for the national anthem. So there's the protest. So if you get another team,
which I don't think they're going to do.
But now this gives him the opportunity. This deal gives him the opportunity to get back in the league. Who knows if a team is ever going to pick him up? But will he continue to kneel?
One, I don't think they're going to let him back in.
When we come back, we're going to continue.
First fucking of all.
We'll be right back.
Radio show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artists, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out.
Exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so So you get on the seat, yes. And I was thinking, like, you know,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Yeah.
He didn't turn the mic on. I don't know what's going on in that room. We'll wait for me.
I'm sorry, my phone acting stupid.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Welcome back. So while we were at break, we still was continuing this discussion about Colin Kaepernick and his settlement that he received that we have no information on. We don't know how much it was worth. I mean, because I don't think I would have took. I mean, because if I am banned from the league, I don't know if I would have took anything short of $500 million.
So it's the amount of money that he took.
I want to know. I want to know. I'm not saying anything about the protest. I'm just saying if I can't play football anymore, I wouldn't have took anything short. I'm not talking about the protest. I'm talking about his job. Period. I wouldn't have took anything.
A part of me says that they have claimed that they never banned him. Like that's gonna be. I think that's probably part of the argument.
You see it. We all saw it. If this would have went to court, he probably would have got a nicer judgment.
I think he probably got a nice judgment.
I know he did. My hate against this whole thing is that he can't now speak.
Well, I think that's not going to last long.
And then you're gonna lose the money that you said.
But I don't think he's probably silenced the way we think he is.
If it does have this non-disclosure agreement, how long is it for? Is it for 10 years where it won't matter anymore? Because he'll have old knees.
No, he's still really young.
In football?
Yeah, but I mean, he was still.
After you've been out the game for 10 years.
I think he's relatively young.
I get that, but I'm talking about if the gag order's for 10 years
and he's been not running for the last 3 years or so.
But his hands will be very heavy.
He is so ignorant. So he gotta get a perm now. That's what you're saying.
He got that good hair. He alright.
Oh, he's so colorist. But I don't think he's been silenced the way we think he's been silenced.
You heard him saying? You heard him on the microphone?
It's only been a couple days.
It's only been nothing. Because if you're saying it's only been when he got the settlement done, he could have came on a mic and said something. It's not only.
I don't think it has to be
like this. And this is something that's so important to us.
Why is it important to people? But how important is it? But how important is it?
He could have hit up gossip.
How important is it if y'all was still watching football?
I don't watch football, so you can count my rating out.
You don't watch it.
Right.
So you want him to call you personally.
Be Exposed Radio, exactly.
But all these people who have been still
right there,
all these people that's for the people.
Put the pixelation on his face.
Wow.
But change his voice up.
But you still will see the light. No,
he went over there.
I can't. I find it hypocritical of us being though, and I don't watch the game either.
What you were saying though, because during the break you were saying he was forced. You think he was forced?
Well, and a lot of these settlements, you are like your hand is forced.
It's a settlement.
What that he deserves?
What is the benefit of being forced?
You don't think he deserves the settlement or the judgment?
Why
you don't think
settling? You know what I mean? They must have had something on you if they forced you in a settlement.
I don't think they had anything on him because I think he bargained just like they bargained.
Right.
So I think he got. But I don't think the money was what he got out of this.
He bargained himself into silence.
No, I think when it comes out, we're going to realize he fought more for the rules and probably the policies of the NFL.
When do you think we're going to figure this out? Because that's what
once the gag order is over,
on how long this.
But we don't even know what the gag order is. The gag order may not even be
nothing. And right now, all we get to do is speculate, which is a problem for me because if we care,
you didn't even know who he was prior to this happening.
I actually did know who he was, actually, because that's how I knew he won the Super Bowl.
You knew his face?
No, I knew his name. Because he won a Super Bowl.
Because he was light skinned.
So you just gonna keep trying to push your ideas into my head. See, this is probably why he settled.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's my whole point. Because all these people who claim who got a problem with this watch the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying to you. All these same people have been watching the season, getting season tickets. The same people who I saw Blizzard, the same people who I saw who had a problem with this got season tickets or been going to football games and watching the games. The same people who have a problem with him taking this settlement.
I haven't. So I have a problem with it for a legitimate reason then.
Okay. But you knew who he was, though, so you have a legitimate reason. But I just feel like it's going to be more to this story, and it's just not coming out yet because it's still probably signing of papers.
But in the meantime, you're getting all this bad press. People are hating on you, and you can't say anything. That's the problem. That's a problem.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me watch. I got to go to Baltimore City School page real quick because I think they're about to close them down. I'm sorry.
Why? It's not even doing nothing outside.
I know, but it's just the principle.
Andre.
Go ahead, because I got a question too. Go ahead. I'm still listening. I think it's going to be more to the story. I think we haven't heard the whole story yet. And it's only been, less than a week?
Why are you going to go to break early anyway? We're going to break until 58.
Yeah, probably got to pee. I gotta pee. And he'll want to walk away. And
57. Oh, okay. So we'll be right back. I'm not finished with this discussion either.
I'm not.
Like keys only have this bitch jumping.
Okay. If I sit around, hold up. Look. If I sit around, hold up. Yeah. We're up. Let's go.
If I sit around, I'ma smoke some more. I ain't even thinking about smoke before, but I'm in my head, I'm in the bed. Don't know who I am, like I'm wearing a mask. Whole time with a cash. If you win the cash, tell them where the cash. Before you gon' run it back.
So, Jacqueline. Yes, Mom? I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey guys, check out my new video game. Wait, Mom, what? Huh? What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
With just a bit outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles. Right. They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run. Hit the home run.
Right.
They were going into that National Series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So Mike Pence's daughter is gay? Mike Pence's daughter is gay?
I have no idea.
It says she's
out of the family, I know that.
I know she gets married, she gets engaged in a gay-centric Providence town.
Well, she's out of the family. You could believe that. Marge is not having it. Marge Pence, she is not having it.
Ah!
She's completely out of the family.
Hallelujah.
Marge Pence did not play.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm sorry, I had to.
Okay, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to see these comments.
See, white people don't waste no time, baby. When they say they're going to do something, they do it. I had a workshop.
I invited so many people just now. Have you commented on Matt?
All schools and offices are closed tomorrow, Wednesday, February 20th. After school, even I only got that program tomorrow. Thank you, Lord.
So, you didn't know you don't have to work tomorrow here in Baltimore.
Hallelujah! All schools and offices are closed tomorrow, and watch, it don't snow a damn lick. And it's gonna snow probably this weekend. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Did you have anything else to say about Colin?
I think people need to back up off of him.
I don't.
I think he's proven himself.
Who I think they need to back up off of is Justy. Just
that
a little
too.
Bit. Give him a little bit of space. I said something.
But they created this whole narrative about him.
He's guilty.
And nothing's come out.
He's guilty. He actually did it. And that's
so
final.
What was confusing about me, because I keep seeing the images of these two black guys that say they were extras, that say he hired them to do it.
Right.
And if they saying that, they just trying to get a payday. We stupid. We believe any fucking
that's
thing
what I said. Oh
that
my
people
God,
post.
that's exactly what I said. I said these people are saying this after they heard the media say it first.
And you got to put it together. They were extras on Empire.
But wait.
Meaning nobody knows their fucking name.
They didn't use this until the media said it first.
Yeah.
The media started saying, what if he set this up? What if this never happened?
And they said, yo,
and then they was like,
yo,
you did this to get some money from him.
Ain't no proof, but you implicating yourself.
We can implicate him in this because the media started the rumor. So let's just confirm the damn rumor. So I'm not gonna give him the benefit of that. I'm gonna give him the benefit.
You know what I would have did though? You know what I would have did? I would have said they did do it. They did it. I would have said they did it, so when they find the footage and you can't really see who the people are, they did it. I had nothing to do with this. Give me a lie detector test. I didn't do it.
But see,
their ass will go to
be
jail.
necessary because all of this is going to come down, whether he did it or not.
I don't think he
come
did
down
it.
to financial records because they're going to subpoena them. But first of all, they got to find enough evidence to say, because their word there was not good enough because they contributed.
Who, the two guys? Okay.
Their word is not enough. They can say he did it, but the charges have to have the evidence behind it because now their credibility.
So we all going to jail.
Their credibility is wasted. They don't have any credibility. They didn't admit this. They admitted it after they got caught.
Well, they didn't even get caught. They admitted it.
They found them and brought them in.
But how did they get caught if they didn't do it?
If I'm not wrong, I think they were on their way back to Nigeria.
But how did they get caught? Did they say I did it?
On the camera. They had them on camera.
Doing it?
Close by.
Okay.
And they were persons of interest.
So they always having a threesome. Okay, keep going. keep going.
And they were persons of interest.
Because they're saying the fact that he won't relinquish his phone, that's probably because he got some damning information in there.
Well, he already said why he wasn't relinquishing.
I didn't see the interview.
His phone. It was because he got pictures and private information on his phone and all this other kind of stuff. He's not just going to give it to the Chicago PD.
I wish I worked
has a
for
bad
Chicago.
reputation already for people of color.
Yeah, and he's famous and gay. Oh yeah, those pictures are gonna be everywhere. And
they would have been leaked, just like this was leaked, because the fact that he was they said that this happened was leaked before the police even did a statement.
Because he didn't put it out. They put it out.
They put it out.
Yeah.
They put this out on Saturday.
I mean, it's crazy how, and I don't give white people a pass or other cultures. I'm really hard on us because we'll take a story. I mean, just like we're talking about it right now, and it's one thing just to have some, a conversation about it. But people have created a whole narrative. It's one picture where you see a boot on his head, and then they pull back, and it's him holding the boot on his head. Like, what if this guy really got hurt? And what if he had nothing to do with this?
So apparently there was a grand jury that was held earlier today, supposedly.
Against this? Damn, that was quick.
Jesse's case is headed to a grand jury early Tuesday, which would have been today. Law enforcement sources say...
We got to wait months and shit for alcohol cases to go. Damn.
The law enforcement... But that's because this is all national news. They got to move this. This has got to be expedited. So our law enforcement sources say the focus is presenting evidence. They say the focus is presenting evidence that could lead to a felony indictment against Jesse for allegedly filing a false police report.
Saying that he
so
was
I didn't hear anything happen.
So I didn't really want to follow this because at first I thought it was a hoax. So what allegedly happened was 2 people attacked him.
Covered his face.
Covered his face.
Wrapped a noose around his neck.
Okay.
And poured bleach on him.
Okay. And that's all. So he didn't see anything else?
No, because he had something over his head.
Okay. So how did it go from...
And then yelled stuff about MAGA and all that kind of stuff.
So how did it go from... Because I heard that's that faggot from the TV, from Empire or something like that. So how did it go from that...
Just from that
to him
like, oh, they black.
Right, because they wouldn't have said...
They wouldn't have said faggot.
That faggot.
Like, that homo.
That homosexual.
That gay guy.
That queer. So how did it go from that to him planning this? At what point did it... Because I don't really follow. I just see the memes.
In the media. Was this a setup?
Was it a setup?
Did he plan this before?
So did you see the interview?
With who?
With him.
Oh, on Good Morning America.
So how did the interview? I really tried not, because some of this stuff can be toxic to your brain.
See, I can't.
I saw little snippets.
And I think he's a good actor. So I can't.
So sidebar.
Like
this is why when I am dating,
the tears look staged to me.
This is why when I'm dating, I never tell people. I'll tell you that I'm on a radio show. And I won't really tell you that because then you can find me. But I'll tell you I'm a teacher. That's what I normally tell you. I'm a teacher. I won't tell you where I teach at. But I never tell people acting because this is the first thing. Whenever something happens, oh, they're lying. They're lying. They're making it sound. Right. You're so dramatic right now.
You can act.
But this is my fucking feelings, and I'm pouring my emotions.
And that's why they be like, well, you did get shot, and you cried real hard.
But he's probably caught in the hard spot because he probably got Gordon knows who penis pictures in his phone.
They said, the media was saying that
he got people calling, please don't erase my picture, yo. Erase my picture, yo.
Look, they said this sounds like a plot straight out of Empire. That's how it started.
And they did something like this happened before.
He was walking back to his apartment on Empire and got mugged.
Because something like this happened before, and it was like promotional, but it looked like they were saying something had really happened to him because he had gotten shot.
Media was riding with.
But they were saying he had got shot. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He got shot in the show.
The way they promoted it, it was like it had actually happened to him. Oh, that's fucking Lee Daniels.
That's how we got started, and that's how the rumor, and then it blossomed to something else. And that's what I'm saying. The media has been perpetrating that this was a setup.
But it's not. But I can't even say it's the media. That's social media. That's social media, and the media just picking it up,
right, to make it national news.
Yeah.
So that's how these dudes, they were free. The news was still on. Everything was still happening.
But they
still had their phones.
But they said we did it.
It was like, yeah, we did it, but he set us up to do it. They clearing themselves.
Not we did it, dumbass.
These are actors.
But that was dumb. Why? What if all this went away like it normally does on social media, and now you the suspects?
But they weren't even suspects anymore because that was just they released him because now they're going after the star.
Yeah.
Filing a false police report.
But they don't realize they keeping them in custody, or they gonna keep an eye on them already. But they not gonna let them leave the country.
They probably, don't go far. Those kind of orders, and they probably already on the next.
All this to be famous though. You're not gonna get a starring role on Empire. Empire about to close. That's about to be done.
I don't watch no more.
Well, it's. I think this is the last season of it.
I know. I stopped watching. That's why it's going down.
Because you stopped watching.
Right.
Out of control.
It started being cliche. So, well, in the end of this, they now have reduced his scenes on Empire, I guess, for the rest of the season. He probably don't want to go outside and take pictures and stuff. He's hiding.
Who, Jesse?
Jesse.
I think the fact that his fans, the people who were his fans at first, are the people dragging him. I don't even think because he has lawyers, and they probably say, you didn't do this. You're good.
The lawyers made a statement and said it wasn't true.
Right. But the fact that your fans are dragging you like this, people who were just rooting for you because you was the gay hero that's defying all odds. You can't really sing that good, but you defying all odds.
Oh, he said he can't really sing that
good.
He tried to throw that in.
That was that auto-tune he had on his voice, that was auto-tune. You don't recognize that from Janet and Brittany and all of them? You don't recognize that? I'm just saying.
You just follow your own sword. I'm not going to say
I'm just saying. I love you, Jesse. He come from. I remember him and his sisters and brothers was on that TV show with their older brother.
The Smollett.
Yeah, like it was a whole TV show.
That sounds so scandalous. The Smollett.
I don't think that was the name of it though. It was like family something. Yeah. But it was his brother. His parents had died, and his brother was taking care of all of them. And a social worker came in. But all his brothers and sisters were actually on the show. That's how I remembered him. Because his sister is an actress too. She's a light-skinned young lady.
Yeah,
but oh my God, yeah. But I don't believe that they're dragging him like that. Like it's like little morsels of us. And I understand all these blog TV shows. This is an internet show, so I understand it. But we're not being salacious about it. These shows are really saying, oh yeah, because I heard from such and such. But that boy probably terrified. He probably got all them DL dudes like, yo, erase my fucking picture now, yo.
Get it out your
phone. Get that shit out your phone now. And his lawyer said you can't erase none of that because then that makes you look guilty. Like, he probably caught. He got all these probably celebrities in his phone and his dick pic all over the phone and probably all of the apps that he's secretly on, like all the secret, granddaddy loves young grandson porn sites.
It's already time to change topics. Hold on. Let him finish. I'm going to go ahead and look for something.
I'm just saying, like that's what we've come to. Like, it's so sad though. It's really, it's unfortunate, Jesse. I believe you, Jesse. I do. I believe you. I believe that you did not do it. Because his lawyers, like you said, his lawyers say he didn't do it. But that's it. I'm not for the fuckery. But the memes are funny, but they're just a little too much.
But that's why I was saying you can't let them. I don't even know what I was trying to say to you, but I know we got to go to break now. So we're going to come right back and some more talk.
School is out tomorrow. This white lady.
Skirt, 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 skirt. Stop, skirt, 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 start, stop. I be up in the way. 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 Running on my face. Gucci guilty on my face. I be up in the way. 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 Bedroom phone.
driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback.
Right. To know that I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Drug use.
It's crazy.
So again, derived from the lyrics. Talk to me about the interpersonal conflict.
So let me say this, and I think that what I'm gonna do is probably challenge a lot of what we're dealing with topically.
Yeah.
Because to me, whether we talking about material things, drug use, or anything else, it's where we teach our young people to place value.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're not going to take the person that has been given the value system, and I know we're talking about young women, but I look at my son, I look at little Marvin, and one of the things, of all of the things that Marvin has decided that he would go venture into, one of the things that he's just completely stayed away from is drugs. Has no desire towards it, but I've never modeled anything about that being something. And when you look again, as we keep talking about the cultural aspects of things, we're talking about a culture and systems that creates a sense of attraction or makes this stuff attractive, you know, in its advertising and promotion, whether it's the material things, whether it's the drug use. But I believe that if you've put...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Well, welcome back to the show. It's Talk Lately. I am your host. I don't think I need to say my name. It's in the marquee. Nate's here from the Artist Exchange every Monday and Friday at 2 p.m.
Allegedly.
Oh gosh, as you can tell, we do play a little bit of music, and that was one of my faves that just went off, up and away. I said it's my fave, but I can't remember his name right now.
Was out the what?
Huh?
Out the what?
Up and away.
Oh, Rebel Row?
No, that wasn't him. You can't claim that song. No. I'm not gonna give him that kind of.
Up and away. Was that Chopper?
No, it's something Star.
Black Star.
No,
Black Star.
Just stop.
Go to the website.
Yeah, go to the website. Oh, I am Star Trek. That's his name. Why I had to scream it? His name is I Am Star Trek, though. Yeah. See, it went white again. I quit. I'm never doing a watch party again.
Because you can't close it out.
I did. I was inviting people.
Oh. Because you was probably over-inviting. It's not used to you inviting people that much.
Whatever. I'm never doing it again. That's what I do now. So another Colin Kaepernick situation is happening here. That man that said he was going to stop selling all Nike products after the promo thing came out.
Yeah.
His store is closing now.
And that's what you get. I heard that story too. As it should. I think he was selling it for deep discounts.
Defending NFL players who protest against social injustice and police brutality, even understood them to an extent. There is social injustice in the criminal justice system, Martin said. Oh my God, Trayvon Martin, Rodney King. These things are documented and filmed. But Martin, who owns a sports merchandise store in Colorado Springs called Primetime
Old ED. Gotcha.
Couldn't wrap his head around players kneeling during the national anthem. So a long story short is that he removed all his Nike products out of his store. He started
he was selling them,
and now he can sell his storefront at half price because it's closing.
Now you got to use those shoe boxes to live under.
That is not cool.
Oh Lord.
Apparently he was in the military.
He was in the military. And apparently you don't have any benefits.
You better put the Nikes back on that shelf.
Right, you better put them on eBay or something.
So a man was arrested after throwing a burrito at his girlfriend.
You know what? I'm tired of you, and I'm tired of these stories. I'm tired.
I found that one just for fun. A Port Richey, Florida man was arrested after deputies say he threw a burrito at his girlfriend. The burrito apparently hit the woman on the left side of her face. I wonder if it was scalding hot, like it was real fresh.
Ooh, like one of those quesadillas with the cheese.
Got a little burn mark with the cheese on her face. An arrest affidavit says it started with a verbal fight between the 41-year-old, you too old for the act like this, look the goddamn child, and his girlfriend. They lived together. Damn, you could have took this to the privacy of your own home. You could have waited until you left. The first deputy to arrive on the scene reported finding the victim with the contents of a burrito dispersed across her face.
Oh, so it was melted.
It was dispersed across her face, her neck, her left chest, her shoulder.
I hope it wasn't burning. Because you know cheese burn when it hits your skin. Ouch.
The Pasco County Sheriff's Office says he took off when the deputies arrived. He was later arrested for allegedly battering his girlfriend with food. That is so stupid. That's the stupidest charge ever.
But if the cheese was hot...
But isn't there a charge for scalding? Because if she was burned...
That's what the battery probably was for. Because it was hot.
It don't say battery. I said battering.
Oh, I thought it was battery.
What kind of... Was it a frozen burrito?
It wouldn't have been on our face.
That's the only reason you could have got battered.
If it was frozen.
If it was frozen.
Or if it was hot. Or if it was really hot.
That's burn.
Yeah.
That would have been a second degree, first degree burns charge.
But you can't get charged for second degree burns. That's still battery. Because she was injured. But you're not going to get first degree, second degree assault. But if it's domestic.
See, this is what I talk about when some of this stuff is waste of time. He was released on $100 bond. For a $10.
Because it was a burrito.
This was a $4 burrito.
Because the judge said, take your ass home. Get the hell out of my car, bro. Fucking throwing food.
Look at his face. I wonder if she did that to him.
No, he was born like that. That's a knife. He was. Let me see that.
That's a knife.
Ooh, somebody tried to cut your mouth open. Ooh, you better shut up, sir.
Y'all can't see it. I'm sorry. I don't have no pictures. Sorry.
Where's he from? Where's they from? Is that New York?
Florida.
Oh, wow. They rough in Florida. They rough. Oh, thank you.
So this is for you because you're a teacher.
Because I'm a teacher.
Schools apologize after the children performed Black History Month poem in blackface masks. All the kids had them on. The black ones. They need them.
And what amazes me is there are black people that work at that school.
And it happened in Atlanta of all places.
It's black people that work at the school. That probably was filming it.
School in Atlanta has apologized after children performed a poem for Black History Month in blackface masks.
I went off.
Pupils at... listen to the name of the school.
Oh, you get hearts.
Listen to the name of the school. Kendizzy.
Yeah, that's not...
Kendizzy Old Fourth Ward.
That's outside of Atlanta. School. That can't be Atlanta. That can't be the city.
Kendizzy Old Fourth Ward Charter School.
Fourth Ward? Oh yeah, that's in the country.
Recited Paul Lawrence Dunbar's
'86
poem. We wear the mask.
No, you lied. That's not what that says. I'm not even gonna believe that. No, nope.
While wearing black masks with exaggerated red lips and white eyes. Sambo.
Nope. Something in my heart say that was a black teacher.
A video of the recital, which was performed by 7 and 8-year-olds, has been viewed millions of times since.
I mean, do you know Paul Lawrence Dunbar? Like,
on Facebook.
He's like the father of black education. Like, why would you?
I'm sorry, so sad.
It is.
It's so sad to turn funny again.
Because you're uncomfortable.
Who shared the footage said many mothers were pissed and that the school has to do better.
I want to see the video from it because I want to see how pissed you really were. Like, at what point were you pissed? When they were lining up? When they were lining up? Because that's a row. I saw that picture. They were all in a row. At what point were you pissed? Because I would have been grabbing my fucking child out of that lineup. You wouldn't even been able to get that picture of them neatly standing in a row.
They wasn't even standing. They was Indian style on the floor.
Let me see that one.
I don't hear the picture.
Because I thought they were in a... Oh, wait, maybe I was looking at another image.
It's a great school, and we are all like a big family. However, this act was not acceptable. That's what the mother said. I do understand that it is a poem, but the kids could have made up their own mask and used emojis or anything other than black faces.
I still couldn't imagine.
But it wasn't just this black faces thing, because they could have made masks of black people. Of black famous people.
It was them big red lips. Didn't they have
it was the Sambo face. Like what you call it?
Yeah, Sambo. Yeah, that's Sambo.
It was the Sambo mask. Like they got that sweater and they made mask out of it.
Didn't I tell you this is gonna be but I thought it would be niggas out on the corner.
I'm glad this led into this because I was going to lead this. This is what I was going to say during the break. And he was like, go ahead and say it about the that new sweater.
Right.
Or jacket.
It's a turtleneck.
With the noose.
Oh, no, that's a shirt. Was it a shirt? Because it was by, I
can't remember who it was by.
Oh, I just saw it too.
H&M.
Was it H&M?
I think it was H&M.
Oh, noose on the shirt. People just don't care.
But now the claim is that everybody's like jumping on board to apologize, but it's also for publicity. Because people bought it.
Yeah, so this is one of the t-shirts right here. This is Hang Loose.
Oh no, this one actually had a noose necklace.
Oh no.
Are you able to see that today?
I think I saw that one, but this was a shirt that I saw.
It was on CNN, that's when I seen it. I'm always on CNN. For some reason.
You think something will change?
Right.
It's
not the news that's going.
Oh, this is it right here. Burberry. That was Burberry.
Yeah, Burberry apologized for the hoodie with the noose necklace.
But this a fashion show though.
Oh, but it's selling.
I would imagine.
It's probably not selling now. That they probably took it down, but when at first
they still selling that shit probably in the UK. This is right here.
See, this one's different, kind of. But that's the new necklace.
But that was a fashion show, so all of them had, it was like a different ones. I saw that this morning.
Lie, I wanted one.
What's his name? What's the boxer name? That's still wearing Gucci.
Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather. Okay, Floyd Mayweather.
I just wanted one to hold.
Tie damn not there. There's a rope. Shit.
But I don't know if that's like jewelry or made or something. I want one like that.
But this is what it said. There will be knockoffs of the turtleneck. There will be people now walking around with chains.
The thin lip one?
No.
I didn't send you the sweater with the thin lip.
Oh yeah. I don't want to play no more. No.
I'm out here.
No, I'm out here like that. No, I don't want to play no more.
That one was hilarious, y'all.
But we're going to see what.
Far into this unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new. Take a break from my broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, it's some rules you gotta live by.
listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You probably gonna have to take the I need a Howard one out.
It's still a snippet. It's not really.
Is that the whole thing?
I don't know who sung that song. Can you tell me who sung that song, Aldo?
Which one? The gospel
one
song?
that just went off.
I like the gospel one.
E. Jones and Pretty Sister. What was it called? Show Enough. I like that was like a.
Yeah, the songs are nice on there.
Like you riding down the highway in the summertime on your way to somewhere like down south or something.
Whew. Tyree and them gonna bring all them ghetto people in here with them songs. You know what? I think that needs to be paid for.
Is that who that came from? Show Enough one came from Tyree?
That was somebody who just
from It Is What It Is every Friday at 9 p.m.
That just that was somebody who just emailed that. But that should be paid to have it played during a commercial, and then you can have it for free on the website.
Stop giving away stuff on air. How dare you?
I said it no air.
I like it. Because you get mad.
Fuck this shit.
Oh gosh, we did Jesse, we did Colin, we did the snow. Because I'm not looking forward to that. We already.
Oh, we did Burberry. Oh, we out.
So Trump. I don't say his name. Ew.
Like shit on your tongue.
The tongue almost fell off. So him, that guy, is still talking about SNL and how he wants Congress to do something about them.
About SNL?
Yeah, SNL, because they keep saying stuff about him.
Oh, he mad.
He is so childish, like a big ass red, orange-ish.
I want you
dry
to say
skin
something
under the eye
about
baby. Like how a baby get dry skin.
Eczema.
That's what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like.
That's too many tanning beds.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's just tanning beds. It's like he put on the tanning lotion and then get in the tanning bed.
Well, you know how they like slather it on, like wow.
I'm talking about the tan lotion with the tan stuff in it, and then he get into a tanning bed.
Oh, the tanning lotion, yeah.
So he gets that baked into
the bronzer, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gosh,
that's why he looks so orange.
He wants to be, but he can't stand it that he wants to be.
But you voted for him, so. I found out one of my friends voted for Trump. And it is one of my hood ass friends.
What she think? Because she wanted something different.
No, but she's just so controversial. She's not like whatchamacallit from the talk show, but she is.
Did you even see the sketch on Saturday from Saturday Night Live?
No.
It was hilarious. It was the opening segment.
Who was it?
It was hilarious. You know, Alec Baldwin.
Okay.
Doing the what's it? The State of the Union? No, it wasn't the State of the Union. Oh, it was doing the national emergency speech. It was hilarious.
Now this should determine what our Congress does after he does this state of emergency. Should for the voting public, all five of us.
How he thinks. All right, if anybody's seen, because I didn't watch it, but I watched, CNN and MSNBC and all the other stations after the national emergency thing. I did have to watch a little snippet because it came on all my stories, but
while he was at work,
my stories came right back on because remember I told you they cut him off. CBS wasn't for it when he was like, "I like you a little bit more." We're talking about CBS and NBC.
I don't know why they even covered
NBC, it. Stop talking NBC because I like CBS a little bit more than I like you. CBS
and they cut him off.
Ooh. And I was like, okay, that's right.
Go ahead, CBS.
Y'all finally getting the backbone because y'all need to stop putting his ass on TV as it is.
Because they already fired the CEO.
It's only so much fact checking you should be able to do when you talking to a liar. If you know he's a liar, stop broadcasting the liar.
What are you
always
fact checking? I think it should be recorded for archival purposes.
Right, but they don't need to show us the lies because we already know he lying and we not watching.
But what are you fact checking?
Because it's not funny no more.
I don't even know what if you watched the State of the Union, which I watched after. I didn't watch it live because I wasn't giving him any ratings. But if you watched it, this nigga was it looked like he was just reading out the encyclopedia. Like, but it wasn't really, he wasn't really, you know, you look up and you try to read it from memory and you got to look, like he was skipping over shit and shit didn't add up. And they sitting behind him.
The hand gestures he was supposed to be making.
Oh. And what was that supposed to be?
You know, that's how he talks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's his cues. Right. That's his cues. Oh.
And when he touched his desk.
Like that man that was, like that lady who was fake doing the sign language. Okay. I see it. Okay. Now it's coming together.
She was doing anything.
It was coming together.
She was doing anything.
Safe.
This big. She played too much of these streets.
Oh,
That's what she said. She was like,
"Oh, you had to be there. You had to be there." This big. And his tennis shoes look like this.
Look, I don't want to play no more.
I'm just feeling that. Oh my god. Oh my god. My stomach hurts so bad. Oh, but he's such an idiot.
A serious note, because we almost out of time. Well, we got 20 minutes, but
oh Lord, that's
the former South Carolina. All right, let me get serious.
CNN.
The former South Carolina police officer Michael Slager was sentenced to 20 years in prison for the deadly shooting of that unarmed black man at Walter Scott, the one that was running through the park.
So, say that again.
20 years in prison.
No, but what was his position?
A police officer.
Okay. I thought you said he was something else.
What I said when I first read it, I said, oh, finally got one.
Well, the man who caused Sandra Bland's death or arrested her, he was prosecuted.
He wasn't.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Wasn't he acquitted though?
No, he wasn't. It was another guy. See, they so far in between.
I never heard about the Sandra Bland man being prosecuted.
The officer.
I never heard about him being prosecuted.
I know he was fired.
I mean, I probably did, but I just don't remember.
But I think it was the civil trial. I don't think it was the I don't think it was
nothing. This man got 20 years in prison.
Okay, yeah, that means
so. That's something different.
Yeah, right off the bat, it wasn't a civil trial.
Something different. 20 years in prison for the deadly shooting of the unarmed black man Walter Scott. U.S. District Court Judge David Norton ruled that Slager committed second-degree murder and obstruction of justice when he shot and killed the 50-year-old Scott in 2015.
Was that the one they was in a park and he was running? Oh no! Yes.
The second-degree murder ruling came
because they were fighting.
Recommended 19 to 24 years, so he got 20.
So that's the man who they were tussling at first, and he broke away and started running.
At one point during the sentencing, Scott's mother looked the former officer in the eye and told him she forgave him. Oh,
but you're gonna rot in jail. That's what I said. But you're gonna rot in jail. I would visit him every month.
Families on both sides of the court burst into tears. One of Scott's brothers, Rodney Scott, told the court that the death of his brother was the worst day of his life. Scott said he wants Slager to pay for his actions, and so he is.
Yes, you are. You're gonna have 20 years to think about it.
Yeah.
Hope you got a lot of books, a lot of paper. I would just visit him every once a month. And I would sit down at the table like, you're going to rot in here.
I wasn't really going to talk about this, though. Not that, but this, about the Cardinal being defrocked for touching the boys.
I mean...
What we talked about earlier could have came from faggot, gay.
Quit. Because they would listen to the show and then... Did that fucking talk lately? Fucking faggots.
I'm going to leave this show for the rest of the evening.
But the serious note, I mean, the part that made me mad because of all of the other ones that they just relocated to another parish or another church, and this is the one that you get. Like, what was so special about his case? What was so like important that he had to be the one? Because they didn't prosecute him or turn him in.
Hey, why the hell are you texting me?
Because they want their money.
My power better not be out.
Ooh.
You know how they are.
Them scheduled rollovers. Right. Yeah. That's not scheduled because the letter that they come to you, motherfucker, they do it 2 weeks later on an off day, or does this happen in the Charles Village? Make me fucking mad.
So Pope Francis defrocked former U.S. Cardinal
But did you prosecute him?
McCarrick.
Did you turn him
After
over?
Vatican officials found him guilty of soliciting for sex.
Vatican officials.
While hearing confessions and sexual crimes against minors and adults.
But Vatican's officials are run by that church. So I don't want to hit, but did you turn him over? Or did you just make him turn in his uniform? That's just like, you're fired. Give me your Popeye's uniform. But you don't call the police.
It's not the same.
But you,
not the same.
But you don't call the police.
You will not say that man. Wow.
But you don't call. Right.
I was gonna say you cannot say that man that hasn't had sex in all these decades. Well, that's not
what is it? No. But that's crazy to me. That's like me stealing something, and you say, "Well, give me your uniform. Give me your badge."
For him? He already, like, his body's already deformed because of his age,
and he can spend the rest of his years in jail. Like,
at 88,
you turn him. Yes,
years.
Turn him in. He shouldn't have touched him. Turn him in.
McCarrick, 88, is the highest-ranking churchman to be, what's that, laicized?
That's when he's taking his his title is stripped. He's stripped of his title.
As the process is called. Okay. It means he can no longer celebrate mass or other sacraments.
Nope. Well, he's no longer considered
or
priest.
Be addressed by any religious title.
Because he's not a priest. He's like the regional manager. Yeah, like the regional manager position. But he still comes and performs like
the scandal swirling around him was particularly damning to the church's reputation in the eyes of the faithful. Okay.
Because I think they moved him.
It was an open secret that he slept with adult seminarians. Francis removed McCarrick.
So he got in trouble because he slept with adults. But the ones who slept with children,
he said sexual crimes against minors and adults. That's what he was. The charges were.
But it sounded like because he got caught with
the scandal swirling around him was particularly damning to the church's reputation in the eyes of the faithful because it was apparently an open secret that he slept with adult seminarians.
So it seems like that's why he got stripped of his titles
in the beginning. And Francis removed the cardinal in July after the U.S. church investigation determined that an allegation he fondled a teenage altar boy in the 1970s.
But see, incredible. Right. But see, that's the one who they took from here and sent him right to the Vatican. That just happened. That is ridiculous to me. Because I know young people in the Catholic Church who have been touched. And that priest had just been moved to another state or another part of the city or another church. And nothing was ever happened. So they handle everything in-house. That's why we never hear about it. Because they handle everything in-house. And they normally just send them into early retirement. So they're not allowed to be around schools anymore. But they're still in public. But the only thing that doesn't happen is they're not on a sex offenders list. So that priest could still be living in your neighborhood.
Right.
You know, and we have a couple of them.
Anymore. He's just Sam Bo.
I mean, he's still affiliate. He still get like the connection of the church, but he's
defrocked. He can't use anything.
No, I'm just saying. So they put him in retirement status, so he can't preach anymore. He can't be at the lecture.
Or anything.
Yeah,
so
right.
He's just a regular Sambo.
Right. But there's like it's the equivalent to them being retired. So they can't do it once they are retired. They're no longer able to do it. Practice rather. But I think that's crazy because it sounds like they were more upset that he was sleeping with adults.
Right. Had it been a ragging, not a Sambo.
No, because the shoes go up like this. Oh my God! He gonna be so pumped when he figure it out.
Well, as you can tell, he apparently has the flu.
I have a sinus infection. They cleaned out my nose, and my nose is now running.
Well, like I said,
I do not have the flu.
They said there has been 17.8 million cases of the flu since October.
Nope. And all of them people got a flu shot.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No.
I'll bet you
With
real
the flu
money.
season still in full swing, as many as 17.8, as I just said, including 2 million more within the last 2 weeks.
I went to the doctors.
With influenza since October, and what the Center for Disease Control and Prevention calls a low severity. I don't think that's low. If 2.2 million people got the flu, that's all the people that did not get the flu shot.
No, they got the flu shot. Remember last year this time, all those people who got the flu shot then got really sick after
I got
the
the flu
fact.
shot. I did not get sick.
Monty, you were sick. This is the only person I know.
have not been sick.
Monty, you came in here, your voice was different.
I've lost my voice, yes. Because I blows in the car.
That's because this. I know. He blows in the car. That's the problem. That's the problem. Now, that is the new promo. I blow in the car. In your car?
Oh my God! I'm gonna be right back. I can't
That is
do
so
this tonight.
sickening. In your car? Do they allow that in federal rehabilitation?
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks!
Radio Loyalty.
Here's how it works.
Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right?
Radio Loyalty.
Click that banner to join now.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. You know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up.
Allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have-Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Feedback on?
Thank goodness for the last segment. Ooh.
So we've learned that he blows people in his car.
No, we didn't learn that.
That's what you just said.
We learned at all.
Go back to 8:48 and play from that point, and you'll hear.
What we learned today is enough about Cat Williams, Meghan Markle, Jussie Smollett, Colin Kaepernick, SNL, Karl Lagerfeld. A burrito assault.
Smack you with my burrito.
I just don't understand, I remember we were just talking about this recently. That I said I like that Cortez, the new representative, and Anastasia Cortez, whatever her name is. I'll never be able to.
It doesn't matter.
But was those 25,000 jobs needed in New York for Amazon to come there? Would it have benefited 25,000 people?
I think it would have benefited Amazon more than New York.
Of course. I mean, it's a business decision, but at the same time, people need work.
Yeah, but Amazon is not a good place of employment.
Since when? They pay over $10, right?
Yeah, but they fire people after a couple months. Like they do like most businesses do. They hire people for 3 to 4 months so they can get that earned income credit from that special population of people, and then the people who don't fit into that, they never work them up to upper management, so they'll keep them on for 10 months.
Facts here, right? Where are these statistics that you throwing out here coming from?
Well, the employees. You can ask anybody who's ever worked there. They'll let you know that, and then they fire them and then call them back 3 months later. Like they don't keep permanent employees, and the amount of people who have been working there long term, they've never been promoted, or they've been promised to be promoted and never got promoted to a higher position. And before they were able to get that position, they were often fired.
So you've seen lawsuits that complained about this?
No, because the type of people that's working there, they just gonna get another job. They're not gonna go through the steps of like doing it.
Well, if you accept it.
And most jobs do that. Most of like Walmart, Sam's Club, a lot of these jobs hire you for seasonal purposes and then fire
that's seasonal. I mean, that's not nothing new. You knew you wasn't going to job. You took the job seasonally.
Oh, but that's not what
your potential. You thought you had a potential to stay on.
But that's not what Amazon. But that's not what Amazon promised in coming to Baltimore.
Well, I know Amazon. Their practice is that they hire on surges when they have a lot of shipping. If we don't need you, we don't need you. I don't know if that's a bad business practice, though.
It is bad business because your retention rate never stays up because the amount of people.
Because if we don't need you, if the surge is down,
yeah, but they're getting
you on staff.
But at the same time, they're getting federal. They're getting federal
that they can't keep you permanent.
They're getting federal money because they're hiring or tax credits. Tax credits
already okay.
They're getting more tax credits for hiring these people for short periods of time, saying they've hired these people. So now you just like last January, this big spike.
But the question is, was it disclosed to you that you were hired?
No, it's not.
Or is this a malicious business practice?
It's malicious because nobody will take a job and say, well, we're only hiring for, the next 3 months and then you're going to be out of a job.
But they do that. That's what they do during the Christmas season. You are hired for this
Christmas season does that.
And Amazon, I do believe, does the same thing. You are hired during their surges. If they have a need for people to do extra deliveries or whatever the case may be, if there is a need for it, they hire you.
But that's not
eating your shirt.
No, like it was just a piece of lint went in my mouth. But outside of that, they're not telling people that. They're not telling people that they're hiring.
Then are you being wrongfully terminated? Because if you're being wrongfully terminated, then you are the sucker that is accepting it.
Well,
I haven't seen a lawsuit yet, and this is.
But I'm saying the type of people that are working there will not file a claim. It's gonna come somebody that does it.
Claim. That's a class action. If it's happening,
and it's gonna take enough of them to do it.
People are saying this is happening. Where is the class action?
Ask anybody who has worked there.
Any attorney would take it up.
X anybody, just like over the fall when the warehouse collapsed, all them people were fired. They were let go because the warehouse was not open.
I haven't heard that. So
the reason why the shipping is the way it is right now for us here in Baltimore is because our warehouse is being rebuilt. Like, we don't have a regular warehouse, so our stuff is being outsourced. So all these people who had Prime and paid for Prime are not getting Prime service. So they're just not charging for shipping at all. And you still getting the 2-day or whatever. But it's then being brought in by outside carriers. So all the people who were taking the the delivering same day, you don't see them anymore. They're gone. Now
I see them.
But
that's what Blizzard does.
Yeah, but they're working for another company though. They're not working for Amazon anymore.
Oh, I don't.
It's like a third party, like person. Now they may have restarted it now, but over the course, because I got a couple different packages that were supposed to be next day, same day, and it was other couriers delivering them, and not you.
The postal service.
Right, but they were supposed to be delivered by them. That's when it first happened, because the ceiling in the warehouse collapsed.
No, I remember that. But
right.
The postal service has always been in place to deliver Amazon packages.
Yeah, but not the same day. Right.
For the 2-day service.
But not at first. That was all Amazon drivers doing that.
No, they were doing same day. Amazon was doing same day.
Yeah, but they still were delivering.
It's always been postal.
Not.
Yeah, that's what the contract is for. That's why Trump is always mad about it, because they'll make enough money off of it.
The postal service.
Right.
But if you ask anybody,
which is also why they just raised postal rates to 50 cents.
But if you ask anybody who's worked there, they'll tell you that it's not in terms of job security.
I mean, if you're out there, we got a phone number here, 410-671-5483. Give us a call. We can get you on air. I want to hear these complaints in person of these people that's been terminated, and it's malicious, because you might have a class action suit if you feel like you've been wrongly
terminated. Or they've been laid off. A lot of them were laid off and then called back.
So you can get unemployment, so I ain't trying to hear from you.
Not all of them don't always qualify for it.
Yes, you can. If you made enough coin, you
But you know, the 3 months that you work don't count. It's the 3 months before that.
Count in 6 months.
Right. So if you ain't have a job, then you don't get anything.
No, you can get it in 6 months, basically. So you gotta hit that nozzle and try to work an extra week into the next 3 months so you can get that back.
But you've already been laid off, though.
Oh, damn.
So
when you accepted it, you signed the paperwork.
You did, and that's the unfortunate part.
I'm not going unless you fire me. Cross your arms.
But a lot
I gotta go. Good night. See you next Tuesday.
This big. Slow dogs in the car. When you see the car running.
First they love you, then desert you. Leave with a plate full with no spoon. Ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste of been bad, burned and fucked over. But remain strong through the Passover. Kicking haters out of the way like masked over. Roll up, sip something, let it pass over. Who would I be? It ain't the man to me that let the next man take advantage of me. When that storm come, don't pan I see. Get with it, not without it, then you'll see. I peep the haters, they know I'm greater. That's why they buzzing for the elevator. But I can't save you, we too loud on the pedal stool. Don't carry fakers, always got your hand out demanding favors. When I just looked out, now you need more paper. I can't breathe, give me 3 feet. I never let y'all be the death of me. When my patience run there, yeah, nigga OT, cause they wanna see me down like I'm an NCT. 6 words, get the fuck away from me, say I help you out if you can help yourself. I keep it G till I DIE. Now excuse me while I get back to PC. HOP ain't losing sleep while your third eye always on me. I'm steady green just to feed the team. My boo, she know that I'm king with chasing my dream. These niggas it seems I rip them, trash them, then put on new jeans. Man, see the problem is, man, you know, I keep it 100, man. Yeah, man, like if I got it, then you got it.